So I'm a little tired. I haven't posted in a few days though, so I'm stepping in. I've been thinking about promises and intentions and the difference between them. And before that, I've been thinking about language, and I've been thinking about how I talk about intentional language and how important it is. And I'm just hearing so much more right now than I had been in music, in what people share in the news, people's speeches. I just taking it in a new way. And I started thinking today about, try to pick this up, intentions versus promises. And if you ask me, promise me you won't tell this secret. And I say, I promise, And then at some point, for some reason, what if my best good tells me that I need to break that promise to you because I need to share this information? It's a matter of life or death or something, right? And so I make this call to break my promise, And, you know, it saves a life or whatever. I've broken a promise, though. And I think people get hung up about what to do or not do in life because of promises and shoulds that they make. And that are handed to them or embedded in their life, right? And if we could be more deliberate with our language and talk about what we intend to do, what our best intentions are, I intend to hold that for you and keep it sacred. And there's no telling what my best wisdom will inform me to do with that 2 days down the road or 16 years later or whatever the deal is, right? And I think that if we can get out of the concerns about promises that we make to each other and start with a promise to ourselves first, that we will stop doing anything but what our innate wisdom tells us and implores us and begs us to do, all those pressures and thoughts, because it goes against the should or the promise that you make. What if we listen and behave from here so that we can do right by ourselves, and I believe right by the world, right? In doing so, in taking really good care of ourselves, we aren't stuffing it and holding our breath and worrying and cramping and, constricting the flow of chi. Sorry. I did some qigong this morning, so I'm thinking about flow. I think I wrote my thoughts down because I didn't want to forget. I think about how cool it would be to do something because I endeavored to do my best and succeed at it. I also could promise to do that thing and not break my promise. But instead, I can endeavor and succeed or fail, as the case may be. But I'm talking about the feeling in the moment of success. When I follow a true course of wisdom and it's the betterment of someone else's life and I can feel good about it, we both win and endeavor to do more best things. I think there's some interesting ideas around building ideas up, searching for our best, endeavoring for our best, letting all the things that are true just be, rather than letting them be failures or things that we should have done, or letting them be what they are, and speaking with a little bit more deliberate intention to the thing we want to name, to the thing that we can promise that we will be true to ourselves. I think if we can promise to be true to ourselves, each one of us will be better off for it. I think I'm safer in a world with a bunch of people who are promising really good self-care than people who are promising to do some concept of what the right thing is. I think if we start, lots of people live their best intentions, but I'd say almost daily, or certainly weekly, each one of us has an experience of a should do that is not the thing we would have naturally done. And that hook is the thing I'm calling into question. Can we unhook from that? And what would happen if we were all just doing a little bit more, if we were focused more on ourselves and living with integrity? And being willing to say what's true. I support these ideas. I don't have anything else to step into with that. I don't know. I'm going off into the weeds trying to give examples, and you can't follow my trippy thoughts this way. At least not without spending way too much time here. It's almost 6 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. This is my little drop in. This idea about the consequences of our intentional language, or the potentially beautiful consequences of us becoming more willing to live by ourselves first, honor ourselves first. Okay, I'm beating it. Bye.